Hello everyone, Lauren from Shaker Heights Public Library Adult Services Department. Today we are going to talk a little bit about how to borrow, read, or listen to material using the Libby app. I've logged into the Libby app and now it's time to search for a book or an audiobook. In the upper left-hand corner of the screen, you'll see a magnifying glass and the phrase search for a book. If you click next to the magnifying glass, you'll find a search bar where you can type in the title, the author, or the series name for the item that you're looking for. Let's go ahead and search for a book called Educated by Tara Westover. As I've typed that in, you can see that I've been presented with a list of possible matches. If I think any of these might be what I'm looking for, I could click on that item, or I could hit enter from the search bar. And here are my search results for Educated. I can see right away that there are two matches for Educated by Tara Westover, but they do look a little bit different. On this item, I see the book cover, and on this item, I see the book cover plus an additional icon. This icon looks like earbuds. That tells me that this is the audiobook version of Educated by Tara Westover. I can also see that next to the book version, the word borrow, but next to the audiobook version, the phrase place hold. That means I could borrow the book version right away, but all of the available copies of the audiobook are currently checked out. If I was interested in that item, I would need to place a hold. If I want to borrow Educated right away, I can click Borrow. Or by clicking on the book cover, I can get a bit more additional information about this book. I can see that this is Educated by Tara Westover. The format is book. It was published by Random House in 2018. I can even see a list of some of the awards that this book has been entered for, and a summary of what this book is about. I'm going to go back up to the top and click Borrow. And I'll confirm that I wish to borrow. I've now borrowed this item for 21 days. I can choose to open the book, keep browsing, or go to my bookshelf. Let's keep browsing. This takes us to our most previous screen, and up in the left corner, you'll see a back button. If I click that button, it will take me back out to my search for Educated. Let's say I really was interested in the audiobook version of Educated. I could choose to place a hold by clicking Place Hold. The hold screen will give me a little bit of information about placing a hold on this item. I can see that I would be number 3 in line, that there are 126 copies in use, 2 people in total are waiting, and less than 1 person is waiting per copy. I can also see an icon that looks a little bit like a calendar. If I look very, very closely, I can see one dot that's lit up in that calendar. Because I only see one dot lit up, that means that the wait time for this item is going to be fairly short. The more dots that you see lit up within that calendar, the longer the anticipated wait time would be for that item. Let's go ahead and place our hold. You can see we've placed the hold, and we can choose to play a sample, suspend the hold, keep browsing, or go to our bookshelf. Let's keep browsing. Here we are back at our search screen. I'm now ready to go ahead and read or listen to my material. Let's go ahead and click Shelf. On the shelf screen, we have a couple of options. There's loans, holds, and tags. If we click on loans, we'll see a list of the items that are currently checked out to our library card. Here's Amelia Bedelia, a Danielle Steele audiobook, and our Educated book. If we go back, we can click on holds. This is the list of items where we're currently waiting to receive our item. I can see that my copy of Educated will be available soon. And then I have another hold placed for a book called The Numbers Game by Danielle Steele. And this item will take about 2 weeks to become available. I'm going to go back to my loans. And this time, I'm going to choose my audiobook to open. This is Pure Joy by Danielle Steele. I know it's an audiobook because I can see the icon with the earbuds, and I can choose to open this audiobook. Here's an image of the audiobook cover, and you'll see a play button in the center of the screen. To begin playing the recording for this item, simply click play. I can return to the shelf or go back to the library to search for new items to check out. Let's go back to the shelf. If I wanted to read Educated, I can simply click Open in Libby. And here we are in the reading screen for our ebook. You can see that there's a toolbar that takes up quite a bit of real estate at the bottom of the screen. In it, you'll find the link back to the library, the link back to your bookshelf, and at the very, very bottom, a toolbar that indicates your progress in reading this book. If you wish to minimize the toolbar, simply click in the center of the reading area. To advance forward in your book, click in the lower right-hand corner to advance one page at a time. If I wish to go back, I would click in the lower left-hand corner to go back one page at a time. And if I wish to return to my toolbar, I would click in the center of my reading area and then go back to library or back to shelf. One of the nice things about borrowing through Libby is that you never have to worry about returning your library item. I can see that Educated is due in 21 days. At the end of 21 days, this item will automatically return itself to the library collection. I don't have to do a thing. But if you're like me and you read Educated in only about 2 days, you might wish to return it early. If so, you can click Manage Loan. We have an option here to return early. And I can even see that one person is already waiting for this item. Let's go ahead and make their day by clicking Return Early. And I'll just need to verify that I do wish to return this item to the library. And that's it. I've returned my item, and I can go back to my shelf, or I can find my very next read. Thank you so much for watching. And if you need any assistance, feel free to reach out and ask. You can reach us at 216-991-2030, option 6, or you can email us at librarian@shakerlibrary.org. Be sure to check us out on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube.